What you watching, big dog? Huh? Hey, them cartoons look crazy. Yeah, what up, bro? Man, I appreciate y'all. I'm in here with Baby Tyler. He watching some weird cartoons. Damn, Ray, leave me alone, man. You owe me early. Damn, Ray. Man, appreciate that, man. Shout out to UK. I got a lot of videos, man. We got a lot of work. I know it's the weekend. The NBA finna come on. The NFL got games and shit today, but I got a lot of videos I'm finna drop today. Yes, sir. Boss Damo, what's the word, man? Me and Damo did a classic video, man. A very classic video. We got that finna drop real soon. Y'all need to check that shit out. They had a dope energy, man. I think that video gonna go crazy. I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick and tell y'all, man, y'all get a chance, check out my Bisky Shooter video. I just dropped it. Bisky Shooter. I think this is a dope video for the culture. I think it's informational. Shout out Zona man. Shit, hopefully we can put some work in. But I just dropped a video with Bisky Shooter. I want y'all to know this video that I dropped with him. You gotta pay attention to it because when we talked about a lot of shit. Not only did he tell me that Tuka was his cousin, that kind of shocked me in the interview when we spoke on that. Okay, that's dope. Look, this the part that killed me in the interview. You know, he went viral like years ago for that little video that he had. I didn't know Tuka was his cousin in the video. So when he told me that, that shocked me. But this is the thing that shocked me. I didn't realize that Tuka and Oblock A-Roy, you know, Oblock A-Roy, who recently passed away, he was in a fight inside of Parkway Gardens, Oblock, and then, you know, something happened to him. We all seen that. It's kind of like a relation between Tuka and Oblock A-Roy. Remember, Oblock A-Roy was in that video with Bisky Shooter. Okay, look, this. It was a lot about the drill culture I didn't know, so y'all need to check out that video. I think it was when I see that video with Bisky Shooter, right? When Bisky Shooter was when Bisky Shooter went in the O, he was dissing like, man, he talking crazy about Chief Keef. I didn't get that. A lot of people thought Bisky was hating on Keef. Now, you know, 8 years later, when I sat down and talked to Bisky, I didn't realize that Bisky had that anger because Chief Keef just started buzzing. He dropped the 300 where he started disrespecting Tuka. So now I understand a lot of that, you know, aggression in that video. I thought that video understood, now understand the video. That's what I be doing, man. It's about the drill culture, bro. It's not about, I'm not Vlad TV. I'm not Sean Carr from Say Cheese TV. I understand that some of the subjects be touchy. A lot of people be tripping on the videos, the interviews, and I get it. And this is what I don't think people understand. When I sit down and I talk with a rapper from the drill culture, I realize, like, man, a lot of the subjects be touchy. You know, a lot of the subjects be touchy, and that's just what this culture is about. You know, I don't try to ask no interviews and ask nobody if they did something to somebody or who did this to somebody. I don't do no shit like that. But I'm going to ask you things that you link to in the drill culture. You know, I feel like I got to be transparent with the viewers. I can't be on here and get a famous rapper on here and don't ask him what the fuck he done became famous from. Would you even respect that? Like, let's be honest with that shit. And then I didn't realize that, you know, in the drill culture interviews, you know, people don't want to, they want to hear about Millennium Park. They want to hear about the beam, the free Wi-Fi that Rahm Emanuel put out here. They want to hear about that shit. But that's not the real truth. You know, when I get these young guys in the chair and they speak their truth, their testimony of how their life was growing up in the drill culture, I hear a lot of war stories, and that shit like that. I don't understand. They be trying to say instigators, interviewers be messy. Now, it is a few bloggers I be seeing on the internet that be crossing the line, that be very touchy. I get it. I ain't never asked nobody if nobody did anything to anybody. I don't do anything like that. But I'm going to tell you this, and it's just being honest. I cannot have a guy like Billionaire Black. How can I get an opportunity to interview a guy like Billionaire Black, and I'm not finna put him in a chair and ask him about these songs that he got dissing all these rappers? I'm not finna ask him that. Would you even respect me doing that kind of interview? Yeah, I'm going to ask him about his music. I'm going to ask him about his new projects. I'm going to ask him about his upbringing, but I'm going to ask him about some of the things he trended in the drill culture for. Stop acting like 9 questions is instigating any wars, man. It's time for us to grow up, and let's cut that out, man. This is a platform, and I'm using the platform. I want to break new artists on here, too. I don't want to just talk to all the famous people. I think people get a bad perception of truth-telling. You know, and I don't think people understand that. You know, I appreciate that. I'm trying to get in depth. I want to be transparent with the viewers, and I don't think people seem to understand that. A lot of people say he messy. He be doing bad things. That's not what it is. I'm trying to be transparent with the viewers. They watching the videos. They subscribing to my channel. They giving me likes. They giving me comments. I have to be transparent. I have never got on an interview and asked nobody if they shot somebody, if you killed somebody, if you did. I ain't never did no shit like that. But I'm going to ask you what did you link to in the drill culture? That is my duty as an interviewer to the fans. I have to do that. And I don't think people understand that these subjects are touchy. You know, I don't got no ulterior motives, man, or none of that at all. I just think people don't understand when I sit down and talk to a guy in front of that chair, you know, he might say some shit that's just wild. Do you know how much editing I do in these interviews to cut things out of these interviews? You know, people are saying shit in interviews that I don't even know. Look, I asked a motherfucker a question. So, this is what I asked a motherfucker. How was it growing up? Like, how did you grow up out there? You say you from Inglewood. I done heard a lot about Inglewood. You know, every time I cut on the news, I see the violence. And how do you grow up out there? Now, here go your response. You know, we good. Now, them niggas around the corner, man, them op-ass niggas, they don't be on nothing. I don't know that he's talking about a specific rapper that only he knows about. Now, this rapper then did a video and said, man, truth teller this. I didn't instigate no battle or no wars or none of that shit. It's not a, you know, and I just don't think people understand that. I'm not a regular interviewer. I interview people in the drill culture. I'm going to get to being a regular interviewer. I'm working on it. I'm going to talk to some people outside the culture, you know. But in the culture, man, I have to talk about things that's involved. You know, I don't mean no harm, man. Shout out to Change we want to see, man, and everybody, man. I don't want to be, it's just, this shit touchy. I didn't know. And I didn't been played in a few interviews. Like, I don't know what wars people got going on and none of that, but I know if you trending in the drill culture, I'm going to ask you the questions you trending about. And if it's something that's just viral around the world, I might ask you your opinion on it, but you're going to have to be linked to it. Like, that's what it is. I'm not trying to be messy or no. I had Hits in this shit. I did an interview with Hits. You know, I did an interview with Hits, man. We spoke for like 40 minutes in the interview. I spent 4 minutes out of 40. 4 minutes. I spoke on Lil Reese. I asked him about that situation. You know, I understand how that could be. Man, you bringing that shit up from 3-4 years ago. I get it. I understand that. And I struggled, like, man, I sit with him. Should I ask him this? Should I? Oh, I'm like, damn, I don't know, man. Fucking, I'm going to ask him. You know, you kind of went viral a little while ago for an incident that happened with Lil Reese, you know. Is we past that? Because, you know, that kind of looked a little serious. And I hope we past that because I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. I pulled it. Oh, he messy. He starting shit. Can I really interview this guy without asking this guy this question? I'm trying my best to phrase it in a great way. It's a sticky situation. I get it, but this the culture, you know? That's why I interviewed Mama Duck. Look, man, I interviewed Mama Duck. I took it very light. You know how many questions I wanted to ask Mama Duck, but I knew not. And I want to tell y'all something else. I'm finna tell you, and this is the last thing I'm finna say about this. And I'm not finna tell you I do, and I'm not finna tell you I don't. The police ask questions. I be seeing that. Man, he be asking them police ass questions. He be asking them police questions, man. That's the police, man. One of these rappers gonna beat his ass. I get it. Listen, I want to be honest with you guys. Let's just be honest. And I want to ask you guys a question. Hey, that's some real shit, and hey, that's true. I do need to add more questions, but I'm learning. And that's something I'm gonna do from this moment on. I'm gonna ask some more better questions about bridging the gap and what can we do to fix the violence. But I want to say something. In y'all opinion, I'm not 7'8", nigga. I'm 5'10", 5'10" at best. You know, do you really think Truth Teller is sitting in the room with the craziest killers, toughest gang member rappers, and just blasting them with these tough ass questions? You guys don't really think some of these guys and say, hey, bro, you know, let me see some of the questions, bro. Or you don't think I done say, hey, bro, I got a few questions on here that's kind of a little tough. I want to show you a few of these questions up front. Now, I'm going to keep it fresh because I like to get a fresh opinion, a fresh reaction. I don't want to be fake with the fans, but I do got 1-2 questions I want to show you that I think crazy because I don't want to just shock you. Or do you think Truth Telling here, like, I don't give a fuck about none of these rappers, nigga. What happened in 1994? Let's just be honest. Come on, let's really think now. Let's really participate and be part of the culture. I just want to know some opinions. Do you think Truth? Master, look at me, man. Look. Me. Do you think me is looking Driller, Pre-Boy, BA, the legend behind the camera, all these gangsters? I'm interviewing them. Huh? Am I interviewing them? What's up? Did you be dude ass? You don't think we done ran through some of these questions? You don't think some of these rapping and say, hey, bro, look, these are a few things they asked me in the interview, and I didn't say, okay, well, if it's too tough, I'm going to edit something out. Or you think I'm just getting in the interview asking them all this shit and they don't know nothing about nothing? I just want to know. I see everything, but it's all love, though. It's all love with me. I love everybody, man. I'm just saying. I don't think people get that. Legend, what up, man?
What's good, my boy? How you doing?
Man, I'm cool and Legend. You know, I love what you be doing, man, but the internet kind of played us crazy, Legend.
The difference is, I'm trying to tell you, bro, we gotta, what we chopped up about last time, man. Niggas can have a disagreement. How we gonna go about the disagreement is what matters.
Facts.
You ain't talk to me, I ain't talk to you. Once you told me, you know, a little bit of the side of where you came from, oh, damn. Now I get where you coming from, you feel me? But it's lack of knowledge, man. We all be having lack of knowledge, and that's what a lot of shit in life, man. Niggas can't be certain cases of jail because they don't know the law. You feel me? It's certain shit. And like, let me tell, I know y'all keep talking about the Melly situation. Hey, most of y'all don't know the law. Hearsay ain't getting nowhere in court. So what I heard through another person doesn't matter. They not gonna take that to be truth, nigga. If I didn't see it, I ain't got no text messages. You know, everything is, you know, we gotta start educating niggas truth. And that's why, like, I like the interviews that you do, bro. But we gotta start, I feel like, I just wanna see a couple more questions where, you know, getting them to think about, like, the lifestyle that you feel me? Because I feel like we was tricked into this shit. And I'm sure you know we was tricked into it. But, you know, I wanna see, like, how would they expand off of, you know, you just asking them certain questions about, like, man, what y'all trying to do to bridge that gap. Ain't y'all niggas tired of dying? Ain't y'all tired of going to funerals?
Ah,
Or is we not, like, for real? Or do niggas really just like the going to funerals, grouping up together, and getting fly for a funeral? Like, what is it? Do we really think our lives,
ah,
do our lives really matter?
Hood. Hold up, Hood. You just fucked my head up, bro, on my life with that one. That's some real shit, bro.
I
You
mean,
know what, Hood? This my first year doing this shit, man. I see, I was, I didn't contest it. I see exactly what you're talking about. This is my first year doing this shit, bro, and I see I didn't ask enough of those type things that you just said, my nigga.
I mean, it be like that because, like you said, I know what you was doing. You asking them motherfuckers what you just said. It made so much sense. Like, nigga, I'm not finna ask y'all no questions. You asking them what you know the world want to hear. At the end of
Right,
the day, you feeding them the knowledge that they already. I get it. I understand that. But it just come on, we help each other. You help me, I help you. It's just word of mouth, bro.
right,
That's how I look at it. Like, man, you might tell me some shit that you do with your interviews. When I start doing it, I might latch on to that. But, it's like we really got to help each other, bro. Like, because, man, and none of us is who we are without the people, bro. And this shit
right,
could be bigger. This shit, like, bro, our culture right now is pollution, bro. Like, let's be real. Every little single thing about Black culture is the pollution of the mind for Black people. It's causing a quicker demise for our people. We going to jail at an
right.
earlier age. We getting killed at earlier ages. You get it? I'm just trying to bridge the gap, man. Like, I truly love the art within drill music. I love the art. Like, it's a sick art. It's a fucked up art. But you know how somebody can, portray their life and just write it out. I mean, how they can, the artistry, how they present it to the people, bro. Like, I like
Right.
it. I just want people to, change their message with it. You could say the shit that you did, but you like put a true message in it. Like, man, we was tricked into this shit, man. None of us really wanted to do this shit. It just happened this way. You get what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to do this shit, man. We've been tricked, bro. Like, come on, man. We can go back years and years and years, man, and bring up a bunch of history lessons about, how they just target us. Mainly because when we come together, bro, it's too much, man. It's too much. It's too much for one country to bear, bro. And that's why they gonna, continue to. That's why I talk when I talk about the rappers, bro, because they use them to push their agendas. And if you in the hood and you not really knowing, you looking at the money like, nigga, I'm from the hood. I ain't got shit. They gonna give me a
Right.
motherfucker. They gonna give me $500,000 to rap about my lifestyle. Quick. But not understanding that your lifestyle, they only want you to push your lifestyle at that front for a sentence so other shorties can see that. It's like the devil plant seeds. You get it? And you
Right.
hope that them bitches will one day grow. We go through so much in our everyday lives, and it's like people can't see the bigger picture because we face so much trauma head on. Niggas not trying to think about God. If you got niggas dead in your yard head on, like, it's kind of hard, you feel me, to see what's not there. That's how I
That's
look.
true, though. No, that's true. I totally agree with that shit, man. And low key, that's real knowledge, bro. I ain't gonna fight that. I'm gonna take a lot of that shit into my new interviews and shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I kind of did. I'm gonna be honest, man. I kind of got caught up in just giving them the questions that I knew they wanted to know about, and I didn't give them enough of like that's some real shit, bro. Enough of that real combo too in it.
Yeah, no, that's for real. And it also, what it does is when you ask a motherfucker a question that they never been asked on the spotlight, it make them think like, damn, like that is
Right.
real. Like some niggas might not, but it forces us to, search deep down within our hearts. Like, man, what do we really want? What legacy you really want to leave? Like, that's how I look at it. What legacy you want to leave? You want to grow up,
Right.
be a motherfucking game man, all this shit, then you die. That's the legacy you live. Is that what you want your kids, your family be like? Oh, folks want nothing but a pistol popping toting. You
But
feel
you
me?
know what, Hood? Like you, Hood, I want to be honest with you, though, man. I want to be honest
You gotta
now,
be honest,
okay?
man. Be
All
honest.
right. Okay. Do you realize, Hood, overnight you became one of the top dudes in the drill culture? Bro? Now, whether you like it or not, whether you want that title or not, people gonna blog about you forever now.
Nah, hell yeah, especially because of the shit that I'm saying. It makes sense. And after we got off the phone the first time, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it makes sense. But
All right.
like, man, people go perish for lack of knowledge. And one thing I be trying to get the people to know, I'm human too, folks. Like, nigga, I used to do all that shit. Some motherfuckers look at me as a saint, bro. None of us is perfect, bro. But the only thing that we can just try to make strides every day to get there as close as that as possible. You feel me? That's all we can do. I ain't never gonna reach that level of perfect, nigga. I'm just not. You feel me? It's too much temptation in the world. There's too much things of the world that are of man that, you feel me, that we just can't seem to get over. You feel me? But at the end of the day, bro, like, man, I got where you was coming from the moment we locked in. Like, nigga, as soon as you got on the phone, I felt bad for like getting on that bitch and talking about what I talk about.
I say, damn, he legend out, man. They owe me too. Like, man, the hell. But I feel you though.
And then you got your whole little crew. They all in my shit, nigga. Truth, telling the truth. You a fucking nigga. I'm like, I get y'all might not like I'm ruffling feathers, but I talk about my homies and shit. You feel me? But I be wanting motherfuckers to see the bigger picture, bro. Like, it's a bigger picture to all this shit. Period. Ain't none of this shit going on just to be going on. Like, none of this shit. Not one little thing. You that's where I'm at with it, again.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, though. I'm going to stay locked in tune with you, man, because I think you're a good dude, man, and I appreciate you for letting me speak with you on this live, legend.
Oh, no. Love, big bro, man. Stay prayed up, man. Stay safe, bro. And, man, keep doing you, man, but just throw a little bit of them different questions in there, bro. I appreciate what you're doing.
Man, you too. You be safe out here, legend.
Hey, I will, bro. You too.
Love.
Love, bro.